Hi everyone, welcome to my newest psychic tarot reading. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, and an astrologer, and I'm here to do a reading or astrology reading on the March April 2025 solar eclipse we've got coming up, and how it is going to affect us all. This is very, very important, so get your notes out. All right, get your candles ready, get your spiritual rituals, your baths ready, and all these different types of things. Your sage. You saw me holding sage in the thumbnail because you're gonna need it with this eclipse. Okay, this eclipse is happening in Aries. So let's talk about it. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is the ruler of war, violence, aggression, masculinity. It's also the ruler of self expression, our physical appearance, how we see ourselves, the first impressions we make, all these different types of things. But there's more, all right? There's some oppositional energy going on that's really important here, with particularly, I think, Uranus and Taurus. Let's talk about it. All right, you guys, let's get into the astrology of it all. Once again, if you would like to book a reading with me, I'm available for astrology readings, psychic tarot readings, candles, classes, and so much more. So if you'd be interested, definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Of course, you can text me at 703-791-9162. Once again, the number's on the screen right here. And same number for WhatsApp, by the way. So for my international clients, or you can visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, to book your reading. As soon as you make your payment, I'll get a notification, a confirmation email. You're going to get a confirmation email, and we will get right to your reading. All right. Just make sure you follow the directions on the website. Make sure you read everything. And let me show you my website. This is my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews. All right. You can also go right to the store section and view everything that I offer. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings. I also do offer past life readings, birth chart readings, including individual compatibility and 12-month ahead transit birth chart readings. I offer handmade evil eye bracelets. I think I have a few bracelets I have to ship out. I offer, once again, classes, um, and so much more. So if you'd be interested in any of these things, then definitely check out my website once again, lamartownsendtarot.com, and I would love to read for you. Now, I want to talk about this eclipse that we've got coming up in Aries on March 29th, at the end of the month of March. But energy is going to lead into April. So I want to get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. Let me find my glasses, though, child. So let me get my reading glasses, honey. All right. Some people are very familiar with the reading glasses. All right. Let's get into the reading glasses so I can read. Ooh, they need to be clean. Give me a second. All right. Let's get into the reading glasses so that we can read this natal chart that we've got going on. Let's get into it. So, before I get into that, actually, I want to bring up some information here. So, all right. So, this is according to Astrology Cafe, I think. Um, the eclipse that I'm talking about now is a partial solar eclipse that'll be happening on March 29th, 2025 at 6:58 a.m. at 9 degrees Aries. All right. So the current eclipse that I'm talking about will be happening on March 29th, which I have pulled up here. This is the astrology of March 29th, 2025 at 6:58 a.m. I do not have a location set, so this is just a general look at the planets on March 29th at 6:58 a.m., the day that the eclipse is happening once again. Now, once again, it's a solar eclipse in Aries. So when it comes to a solar eclipse, we have to look at the sun. Sun is in Aries at 6:55 a.m. Technically showing up in the second house, but it's gonna be the house it shows up in is gonna be relative to where you are in the world. So I'm not but the sun in Aries, sun in astrology is associated with our purpose in life, creativity, self expression, what we're meant to achieve. Aries is associated with violence, aggression, war, going after what you want, how you express your raw energy, how you go after what you want in life. Aries is also associated with, or first of all, it's ruled by Mars. So Mars and Aries are both associated with your physical appearance as well as associated with the first impressions we make and things of this nature, right? So Sun in Aries here, very fiery time. Don't be surprised if after this eclipse there's a lot of fire events. Mind you, this is March 29th where this is happening at 6:58 a.m. leading into April. April is just the start of spring. All right, we're barely at the start of summertime. So this is precursing summertime. This is telling me that this summertime that's coming up is going to be probably a scorching one. Be careful, be mindful of any fires, all right, that could show up, not just in summertime, but fires that could show up probably in general. Sun is fire, Aries is fire, there's a lot of fire going on. We've got Sun also conjunct the moon here, so house fires. Be careful of things of that nature during this time, during this eclipse. Make sure you know are taking safety precautions when it comes to your houses and things of this nature. This is also conjunct Mercury retrograde in Aries. So at the time of this eclipse, Mercury will also be retrograde in Aries. Trust and believe that even though Mercury is retrograde in Aries at the time of the eclipse, and as time goes on, Mercury will go direct. Trust and believe that the fact that Mercury was retrograde in Aries at the time of the eclipse, that's going to matter as time goes on. All right. This could be Mercury is local travel, local affairs. Mercury is young childhood to young adult years, communication, things of this nature. Communication issues could ensue moving forward. Fiery communication, impulsive communication. Mercury retrograde in Aries definitely could be accidents on the road. So definitely make sure you're paying attention on the road. Things could happen instantly at the blink of an eye when you least expect it. That's the nature of Aries. That's the nature of fire. Be mindful of that. All right. The most important thing is that we've got Sun in Aries, once again, solar eclipse in Aries, in opposition to Uranus and Taurus over here. Luckily, at the time of the eclipse happening, Uranus is direct in Taurus. Mind you, also, we have Venus retrograde in Pisces as well at the time of the eclipse. So, relationship issues, money issues as well. So, watch your money. But speaking of money, once again, Sun in Aries, as well as technically Moon in Aries, Mercury retrograde in Aries will be in opposition to Uranus and Taurus at the timing of the eclipse. Uranus is associated with social networks, social events, being amongst a group of people. Be careful about being in large crowds of people. Once again, this is a solar eclipse. This is an eclipse. So an eclipse has a larger effect than we think at times. All right. An eclipse has a longer lingering effect. All right. An eclipse shifts the energy for the greater good. All right. I would say an eclipse has a lingering effect of maybe at the very least, I would say up to maybe 6 months. All right. Definitely 6 weeks. You're still going to feel the effects of that eclipse. All right. So keep these things in mind. Be careful of being in large crowds of people, especially be careful of being in large crowds of people in like sticking out. All right. Try not to stick out too much. All right. Try to blend in if you can. This also could affect social media, technology. This also could cause outages as Uranus is associated with technology, social media, specifically technology, the internet, things of this nature. All right. Uranus also can be associated with money involving large groups of people. So this could mean maybe potentially more layoffs. All right. And this could be unexpected layoffs, unexpected shifts in money, unexpected shifts in spending power, spending habits. So spending habits are going to change after this eclipse on a collective scale. All right. In terms of the zodiac signs that are going to feel this eclipse, definitely Taurus. Taurus, you're going to feel a lot of probably pressure coming at you. You could literally feel pressure in your body, your joints, your head. So take care of yourself, self-care. Aries could also feel the effects of this as well. Probably Aries, some misplaced anger could be directed your way. All right. So I do want you to be mindful of that as well. Um and I just get a lot of fire, you all. Like fire, fire, fire. Aries once again conjunct technically at the timing of this eclipse, Vertex in Leo. Vertex is fate, fated events, fated relationships. All right. Leo is the sun. So probably this year, the sun, there's going to be things with the sun going on as well that are going to be weird or going to be expansive in some way, shape, or form, or could be an issue. All right. Once again, this could be like droughts, the energy of droughts and things of this nature. So I just want you to be mindful. I just want you all to be prepared. All right. But I also don't want to scare you. All right. Now, the good thing with an eclipse in Aries is that things are going to move fast. Things are going to change fast. All right. So from March 29th onward, expect things to change fast, to move fast. But the thing is that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on which side of the spectrum you land on, right? And to figure out what side of the spectrum you land on, maybe you might want to look at how valuable you are. Once again, how much you stand out. All right. How important are you? How valuable are you to your job, to your company, to yourself, to the people you live with, to your pets? Like, things are going to be moving fast, you all. All right. And it's going to be so important to protect your energy and not take things, try not to take things personally at this time. All right. Child, if you want a specific look into how this will affect you, once again, you're welcome to get a birth chart reading. You're welcome to get a psychic tarot reading from me. I'm available. But just be mindful of this energy and how this will affect you moving forward. All right. Don't fall asleep and leave anything in the stove, leave anything don't fall asleep and leave anything on the oven. That could get people. Make sure you get your oil changes. Make sure everything is good with your car, so there's no blow ups or kabooms with that. Like, I'm just saying. All right. Be on top of things. All right. That's the key to overcome this eclipse energy. And know what you want. Know what you're going for, so people don't trample you as they climb their journey of getting to the top or where they're going, because that's also this energy as well. If you're in the way, like, you're in the way, so people are going to push you, trample over you. Like, try not to get hurt during this time. Have a goal of where you're going, have a journey of where you're going and heading. Be sure of yourself of where you're going and heading. And if anything or anyone gets in your way, don't be afraid to confront the issue at hand. That's Aries. Aries is not afraid of confrontation, right? It's the opposite of Libra. Now, I'm a Libra moon, so typically as the Libra moon, a Libra energy, we are the opposite of confrontation. So we try to keep things peaceful, but trust and believe. Don't get it twisted. We know how to wheel out the crazy. All right. You might have to wheel out the crazy during this time and let someone know, or let people know. Don't try me. I'm heading somewhere. I have a journey. I know I have somewhere I'm heading. I have people to meet. I have people, to socialize with. Leave me alone. Know your place. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. This is my lane over here. I got this over here, right? Let people know, all right? All right, you guys, I love you all. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. I will catch you on the next video. I will see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Have a good morning, evening, night, whenever you're listening or watching. I love you all. Bye.
Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me.